Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to work on our spaceship exploration. So first we're going to have to unlock a large printer. As you can see here in the research machine, we're going to need 3 compound. So we're going to grab that, go to our medium printer and print it. Right there. It's going to take a little bit of time, so we're going to head on and we're going to go gather some sphalerite for the rest of our mission. Here we are in the cave. I went down. Sphalerite's going to be this purpley stuff that looks like it's crystallized, and it's necessary for making the spaceship, as reviewed prior, and the boost nod, which we will make later in the episode. Once we smelt this down, it's going to turn into zinc, and I want as much of this as possible. So that's a little trick. If you move over in your crafting and you put a little whatever your extra item is in that slot, and you can fill the rest of your backpack with the items you actually need. So I'll see you when we get back up to the surface. So we're back to the surface, and I found a research thing on my way up. I'm going to start smelting this sphalerite into zinc from my backpack, and we're going to grab this aluminum to allow us some more space in order for us to smelt this zinc. I'm going to put this aluminum on this storage canister, and we're gonna get started on the tractor. There's a tractor right here, and it looks like it only requires 2 aluminum and 1,000 bytes. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock that. So over here at the small printer, getting ready to print our tractor. Just find it real fast. So there it is right there. We need 1 more aluminum, which we can grab from that storage that we just organized it with. We're going to go ahead and start printing. Let's unload our inventory just a little bit, and we will grab some other things. Let's reorganize our base just a tad, grab some zinc so we can create our boost mod, which will help us mine faster. Looks like our tractor's done. And we're going to give us some space so we can put the boost mod onto our terrain machine. And there it goes. Now it's activated, and we got that quest done as well. So there's our tractor, but we're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to go ahead and we're going to grab that one and rechain, which we just did. Gonna grab our trailer for our tractor. We're gonna unpack that, move our soil machine over here, and we're gonna open up our tractor. We're gonna grab 3 resins so we can print some platforms for both our large printer and our soil machine. I'll see you guys back when we're ready for that. Alright, we finished with 1 platform, so here is our soil machine, and what you do is you put soil into it, and you click into the little box right here, and you can select almost any type of material that you can find naturally and put it in there and create it from just soil.
Later.
Alright, so we have the large printer on a platform. I went and created some clay so we can make some ceramic for our spaceship that we just unlocked. And I'm gonna clear out this space so we have some space for our ceramic to craft. There's our graphite that I produced from the soil centrifuge. Let's go ahead and select the small shuttle. There it is. And grab the zinc out of my inventory. And let's go grab some aluminum that we need for the spaceship. So here we are. I'm going to put it over here. And we are ready to print the spaceship whenever we need. But first, we need to print an oxygenator, which is a part of that, along with a solid rocket. We're unable to do that yet. So we're going to turn organic into carbon so we can get some more power with our carbon generator. See, right here, print and install an oxygenator. So we're going to grab that, bring it over here, and we will be almost ready for that. So we're going to go ahead and print. And we're unboxing it, so you don't have to watch that entire long process for the spaceship to print. So what we got here, it's our spaceship. We need to install an oxygenator and print a solid fuel thruster. So what I just unlocked here was the Gathering Valve Right quest, which just produced that rift in the... These are some new things that we probably won't get to for a while. So here is the strange object we just got from that quest, and what it is actually an alien research facility that was given to us that we use to find creatures of alien descent throughout all the planets. Each planet has its own creature with its own ability. So what we're just doing here is we're going to grab all the scrap that we can from the crash site, and we're going to grab our oxygenator and this copper, and I think there's also zinc I saw as well. Yes, there is. So we're going to make sure there's nothing over there. Zinc and our oxygenator, and we're going to head on over, put this oxygenator in this alien structure, which is a quest, and we're gonna see if we can build a little bit of a platform for us to stand on when using this machine. Flattening things inside the ground is always kind of a pain. I wish there was an easier way to do this, but unfortunately right now this is probably the best way you can do it. Trying to get it in line with some things. We're gonna grab the scrap right here, but I think we're low on power. Let's see. Yep, there's our lack of power, so we're gonna get closer to our tethers so we can start recharging power. And we're going to continue to make this floor. Let's see if I can get it to flatten with the top. Yes, I can. So here we go. Make that little flat area. It's gonna be at an angle, but that's gonna be okay. We can fix it later when we start actually using this. I'm going to put a little platform up here so we don't fall in this hole that I just created. And yeah, that should be it. As you can see in here, it needs power, and then we can start using it. There's that quest, and there's that quest, which just gave us bytes and power cells. We're gonna see we have 2 oxygenators, and we're gonna put our debris in the scrapper, which we got earlier for scrap, and we're gonna put the scrap over on our machine, but we need a trade platform, which we unfortunately doesn't have enough bytes for. So we're gonna have to wait until we get more bytes from our research. I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse this, and I will see you when the time lapse is over. Alright, we're back, and we're gonna go ahead and grab our canister for our fuel, our solid fuel jet. Put that on the bottom of our rocket, which is unlocked using the research machine, our research panel. And we're going to unload the rest of our inventory before we leave. And just search that for more bytes. To unlock the rocket, just takes fuel, which is ammonium, and aluminum. So we're gonna grab this QTRGG, this home base thing, and another fuel jet just in case we get lost. Grab some compound for tethers when we go, and we are going to check out what planet we should go to. So we're looking for lithium, so we're gonna look through our planets and see where we can find lithium. There's lithium right there, found in caves. I do not recommend any planet that says found in mountains. It takes way too long to find anything that's found in mountains. I've traversed many planets and barely ever found anything that's found in mountains. So I recommend going to any planet that says found in caves, and you'll find it much faster. So we're gonna launch off here out of orbit, and we're going to head to the solar system. So here we are, and we're gonna find the planet of Vesania, and we're gonna fly there, which is giving us the lithium. We're just gonna go around the planet, see if we can find an optimal landing space. Would like to land next to one of these gateways that we haven't quite unlocked yet, but we will eventually. I think this one's close enough, so we're gonna try to attempt to get to it. Yep, we did get it. So we landed on the planet, and we are going to immediately make tethers. Now we can use tethers next to the spaceship because it has an oxygenator in it. If it didn't have an oxygenator, it would still give us oxygen, but we couldn't connect tethers to it. Now this is a home base. It's actually a field base. We're going to put our QTRGG on it, which produces 1 power per second, which will also give us oxygen because it has an oxygenator in it. And we are going to travel down into caves pretty easily, because anytime you dig straight down, you're probably going to find a cave in this game, because the caves are everywhere. Get some resin for the journey, and make sure we hook up our tethers so we can get some power as we slowly go down into the depths of Vesania. Again, what we're looking for is lithium. Lithium is going to allow us to make batteries, just in real life, lithium batteries. And we need this so we can start storing power in the nighttime, because most of our power is solar currently. These batteries will also allow us to charge gateways when we start to power gateways. So as we make our way down, we're just going to continue to make a flat way down and make a big enough hole so that we can see. And there's a cave. So we're gonna head down to this cave. Mostly all we can see is compound. There's some resin, and to our right, if you caught that, that is lithium. It's a reddish, yellowish, and orange, like strings and noodles kind of shape. We're gonna head on over here. We're gonna create some more tethers so we can get over without losing power and oxygen, because this lithium is very important for the rest of the series. It's used in tons of batteries and in other power sources. So I recommend getting a lot of it through this mining expedition. I plan on filling my entire inventory full because it is so vital to our base. So I think that's enough for now. Remember, we can always fly back. That's not a problem. Just look around, see if there's any important resources around here. See if there's anything that we could be missing. There's some quartz all the way over there. These plants won't hurt me. Is that what I think I just saw? I think I saw a zebra ball. I did indeed find a zebra ball. These are one of the rarer items in the game that just spawn naturally. They have no use whatsoever, but they do look cool, and they are called zebra balls. It's supposedly a recreational item, at least that's what it's classified as in the game. There are multiple recreational items you will find on other planets as well. I've seen no use for them, but I think that the zebra ball is the best one out of all of them that I've seen so far. So we're gonna go ahead and grab it and walk on back to the surface to our rocket. We'll be able to take this back because I think I'm going to leave the oxygenator here, since I usually don't use it with the spaceship, because I just gather resin, which is these yellow tubes, and I just make oxygen filters so I can travel anywhere without making tethers constantly. We're gonna remove that and make sure our ball doesn't run away, and we are going to put it in the spaceship and take it with us along with the QTRGG, because it just makes too much power for us to leave here on this other planet. There's an oxygenator down there, and I think I'm just gonna leave it, and we're gonna hop into the rocket and launch our way back to base. So we hit the atmosphere and now are in orbit, and we're going to find our base, which is Sylvia. There it is. We're gonna fly on home and look for our base, which is up there. So we're probably going to have to fly around the planet one more time. As you can see, our rocket ran out of power, or rocket fuel, and exploded. So we can now recycle or scrap that, and we're going to have to build a new one, or use the one we got from the mission itself. Eventually we can make a hydrogen thruster, which is a fuel thruster, but unfortunately we do not have the resources right now to build one, so we will just have to use solid fuel thrusters at the moment. We're going to move the rocket off of the platform so we can gather this eyes on lithium. And as you can see, you need to provide energy to the Xeno lab. So we're going to go ahead and print a battery, which I think was already given to us by the mission itself. First, we're going to put a QTRGG down and connect it to our power source so we can get plenty of power. I don't know why it connected up front. It should connect to the back. There we go. And as you can see, we have way more power through our research facility. So we're going to go in here. I'm going to find our battery. It doesn't look like we got the battery. Maybe the mission didn't give us a battery. Let's go ahead and check real fast. Under the completes, we'll go on eyes on lift. It does not look like we did. We got 1,000 bytes though, which will allow us to unlock some crazy new things. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock the trade platform, which we need for scrap, and we're going to go ahead and look for our medium battery, which should be somewhere in here. There it is. Oh, we do not have enough bytes for the medium battery, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to store this lithium for now, and we will be able to spend it later on in the series. Let's grab some resin for another platform for our trade platform. In case you guys wanted to know, here's how you get the packager quest. So you'll print a packager with the graphite that you just made, and you'll hold Y and it will package things up for you into their smaller boxes, which makes transportation much easier. So guys, that's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like if you really enjoyed, and I will see you in our next episode. See ya.